And I finished with like 45, 46. And the last 2-3 minutes of the game, I think I might have hit 8 straight. 8 straight. No bullshit.
Buckets.
8 straight.
Buckets.
I go to take. We was tired. They was up 1. I let you know. We was up 1. I go to take the shot to win the game, and I get fouled. It was a blatant foul.
Mm-hmm.
Guy smacked my whole hand as I'm coming up. He fouled me on purpose. I was hitting. He knew I was about to hit that jumper.
Wow.
No call.
No call. That's crazy.
So shout out Morrisville. Y'all stole one, but
Hey,
yeah.
Shout out to Mooresville,
No
North
call.
Carolina.
Even the coach said, "Hey, who's Mello over there?" I said, "Look,
don't worry about that.
don't worry about that. Just
Worry
make
about
sure
these
y'all
buckets.
get some better referees out here next time."
Worry about the buckets. All right, so we're gonna have to start over because it wasn't recording, but it's recording now.
Cut it out, man. We done did all that, and we got to start over.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's for the fans.
I be damn.
It's for the fans. I ain't got to start the intro.
I got to
over.
tell
Y'all
my
know
story
what y'all
all
listening
over
to.
again.
Oh no, I got the story part.
Okay,
part.
all right,
Yeah, I got
all
the
right.
story part. Yeah, I got the story part.
Man, I was about to say.
Hey, listen, you already know what you're listening to if you just now tuning in. You noticed the Evolution Podcast, baby.
The Evolution Podcast.
I promise you. If you're having trouble finding it, I mean, if you're listening to it, you shouldn't have trouble. But if somebody that's with you that's not subscribed, all right, tell them to go into the Apple Podcast, go into the search engine,
Spotify.
or Apple. I said Apple Podcast Addict, SoundCloud, hell, YouTube the shit if you want to, bro.
We got stuff on YouTube too.
We got that too. You know what I'm saying? Type in the search engine, the Evolution Podcast, and you will find our cover art created by the man in the building. Shout out to Rob.
The OG.
The OG. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. And
Nothing.
I must we gotta say this too, because we probably got South Carolina Gamecocks #1 fan in the building too.
Oh Lord, you had to say that, huh?
Well, I mean, we are.
You had to throw that in there.
We are based in Columbia, South Carolina. So.
You know what team I go for. You took gonna put that out. You had to say that, didn't you? You couldn't just say we had Coach Greg.
If you made it this far,
South Carolina #1 fan.
If you made it this far into our shows, you should
Boy, I
already
tell
know
you.
that Mr. Jenkins over here is a Tar Heel fan.
If you don't know, now you know.
You know. And
It's
you
only
know
one
me.
blue.
You know me.
It's only one blue, like I
You know
said.
me.
It's only one blue.
You feel me? It's Duke
And
Blue
it ain't the
Devils all
one
day.
down Tobacco Road. It's the one up Tobacco Road.
Hey, all I know is if you on Tobacco Road, you better choose a side.
Hey,
That's
look.
all I know.
If you on Tobacco, you already done choose the side.
Right?
Because I ain't going to lie. If your color is red, you dead. We ain't even talking about you.
You cook, bro.
Yeah, we ain't even talking about you.
All
We
right.
talking about national championships and above.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. So, shout out to the one person in Rancho Cordova, California that
Rancho Cucamonga.
you feel me that just joined us. Appreciate the listen.
Welcome.
My guy. Or
Do you
female.
play for the Rancho Cucamonga? Well, you know the rest.
Yeah, if you ain't never seen that movie, you need to do your homework.
You know the rest of
You,
it.
you ain't part of our culture if you
Yeah.
haven't seen that movie.
Yeah.
Moving up the line,
Uncle Willie, he got the only house on the block paid for.
paid for.
That's why he the king, right?
And we go shout out to Georgia. We got some new people in Duluth and Loganville, Georgia.
Loganville.
Shout
y'all
out to
catch me
y'all,
in Lawrenceville sometime. We be straight, but I don't know about Loganville.
I ain't never been.
I ain't never been to Loganville,
Never
but
been to
Duluth.
Loganville.
Hey, I know
Holla
y'all.
at me.
What's happening?
What's happening? All right. And if you just now listening in, man, this episode is strictly for the fans. Okay.
It's for y'all.
It's for y'all, man. We appreciate you listening to all the episodes. Even if you just listen to one episode, I appreciate you, bro. Or lady, I appreciate you.
That's the thing though. You listen to one, you gonna want
You
to
gonna
listen
listen
to
to
the
another.
rest of them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You feel that's just us. You know what I'm saying? Now moving further up the East Coast line. Shout out to Merlin. We got some people in Silver Springs, Maryland, and Laurel, Maryland. That's listening to the show.
Silver
Appreciate you.
Springs and Laurel.
I've never.
Y'all send this to the people in Baltimore and tell them we want to talk about the Wire.
We want to talk.
West Side, East Side.
West
yeah.
Side.
Tell Omar, tell Marlon. Oh, Lord, forgive me. I forgot.
Oh,
Omar ain't with us
hey,
no more.
rest in peace.
But tell Marlo and Avon I said what's happening.
Rest
I'm
in
trying to see
peace.
what's cracking.
You feel me? But we appreciate you for listening.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate it. I promise you we do. Now, I'm going to say this state because he probably going to be listening to this show. Because we know we got a long-term friend that moved to Indiana.
Rhino.
Shout out to Ryan.
Rhino.
Shout out to Ryan and the other 6 people in Indianapolis.
Hey, Rhino, you ain't got nobody else that want to listen to us.
I'm telling you. This
You the only one up there listening.
Right. We
Put it
appreciate
on the
you.
radio.
Right. Hey, I know y'all can put this on the radio. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate you for listening. It's very much appreciated. I promise
Much
you.
love. Much
love, man. And then we're going to move on to North Carolina.
Huh?
You know what I mean? Shout out to the people in Charlotte. That's an hour up the way. Shout out to y'all, man. That's big time.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. For real. Charlotte is a great city.
Yeah.
It's a great city to be in. It's a
We
nice
don't
party city.
we gonna make our way up there soon. Don't
Oh
worry.
yeah, don't worry about that.
We gonna make our way up there soon.
Don't worry about
we
that.
We got a couple of peoples up there, so
Yeah. Now I won't lie. Me and Mr. Jenkins. What year was that? We went to that Hornets game versus the Nets.
ooh, boy,
That was nice.
18.
That was nice.
18, 19.
Yeah, that was back when D-Lo.
D-Lo was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Lo got busy that game.
Yeah, that was a
shout
nice
out
game.
Matt.
Yeah, shout out to Matt, man, for the box office seats.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
we sitting
brother,
in the
wherever
press
you at.
box. Yeah, I appreciate it. But
Appreciate
yeah,
that, man.
D-Lo got busy that game though. I ain't
He
gonna
sure
lie.
did.
Like,
He sure did. And then, come on now, last, but it's certainly not the least. Shout out to people in South Carolina that's listening to the show.
we at the crib.
We at the crib, man.
We at the crib. I
crib.
know y'all rocking with us.
I promise you.
Half of y'all know us.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All right, shout out to the 4 people in Blythewood, South Carolina that's listening. You
We
feel
got
me?
people in Blythewood listening?
We got people in Blythewood listening. If you living in Blythewood while you listening to the show, appreciate you.
I'm
What?
kind of sort of bitter sour at Blythewood, you know. But hey,
We appreciate
we
you, though.
appreciate you.
I appreciate
We appreciate
And
you.
then shout out to the 31 people that just joined us from the last 3 episodes that's
Hey.
in Columbia, South
Hey,
Carolina.
we appreciate that.
We damn sure appreciate
We
that, bro.
appreciate that for real,
For real. Keep passing it around. Please keep passing
Tell a
it
friend
around.
to tell a friend to tune
Like,
in.
Comment, share, subscribe, all of the above, please. Now, we're going to throw a little loop in there now, okay? Because it's for the fans. And now, we got fans outside of the 50 states,
Ooh.
okay? Shout out to the 12 people in India
Huh?
listening to the show.
Man.
Shout out to y'all, man.
I'm going to tell you like this here. We in India. Great Khali, holla at me.
Holla at me. Now, listen, I'm not going to be disrespectful to the people in India. I'm not going to list all these cities, okay, because I cannot pronounce these names. And I'm not going to disrespect y'all.
We're not even going to try to disrespect
Not
y'all
gonna
like
do
that
that.
and act like we know what we talking about.
Is that? I don't.
We don't.
Not going to sugarcoat it, all right? But we appreciate all of y'all for listening, man. I promise you we do. Appreciate you for listening. Thank you for sharing it because it's in multiple cities.
I ain't lying.
Thank you. That means
Y'all
a
know
whole
my
lot.
name in India.
Like, for real. For real.
I ain't never been to India.
Me
You
neither.
ever been to India?
No.
You
Never
never
been to
India?
India.
You ever ate
Never.
Indian food?
Nope.
I
Never.
did one time.
Nah, I even haven't even.
Hey,
Matter of
you-
fact, if you is listening right now and you in India, in the comment section, drop some foods that we should try. Please.
Please?
Please.
I like to eat. So please.
Please. I don't mind trying something new. All right?
Please.
Just as long as it ain't funky. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and not too spicy. I'm not a spicy guy. I like my stuff mild.
Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Like my stuff
I ain't-
mild.
I
If,
ain't a
look,
spicy eater.
if
like that.
I'm in the bathroom crying, I didn't need to eat
didn't
it. All right.
Didn't need it. And then, we going to, hey, man, shout out to the motherland, okay? Africa. You feel me? Because that is so huge, bro.
Home.
So huge. even I know it's just one person that's in Egypt listening to us right now, but hey, bro, I'm talking to you or her. Appreciate you, okay? I
I ain't
appreciate
lying.
you, dog. That is big time,
I
bro.
am not
In
lying.
Africa,
Africa.
come on, man.
Egypt at that.
At that,
Egypt
I'm
at
trying to
that.
see the pyramids,
Huh?
bruh.
With Pharaoh in them.
You feel me?
Well, no, I ain't gonna say Pharaoh. King Tut, because Pharaoh was rude. Pharaoh ain't want to let
Appreciate
his
you,
people
man.
go, but King Tut, yeah, look,
That's big time, bro.
hey, look, man.
That's big time. And then, last but not least, Saudi Arabia. I ain't never been, but shout out to the one person that's in Saudi Arabia. I can say this word, Mecca region.
Hey, that where the WWE go have their pay-per-views at.
What?
When they do them in Saudi Arabia, they do in the big what they call it, like the soccer domes or something like that.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's tough.
yeah. So they
That's tough.
definitely get out there. And when I say they come out,
They out there.
they out there.
Shout out to you or her that's in Saudi Arabia.
We
listening to
appreciate
the
you.
show.
Along with you too, send us some foods that you know.
Absolutely.
You
Please
might
do.
want us drop them in the comments, man.
Please.
You know.
Please do. You know, always up for trying some new foods, man. Always. Now, for the second part, first before we go to the second part, thank you for everybody in the 50 states.
Every last one of y'all.
Every last one of y'all that's been listening to the show. Even the ones that's been here with us since the beginning. And the new ones that just joined on the bandwagon. Well, it ain't really a bandwagon. I ain't even gonna call it.
If you
that.
with us now, you a fan.
You a fan, bro.
You a whole fan.
You feel me?
Because we've been doing this, what?
2 years now.
2 years now. You still listening?
Still
Hey,
listening, bro. We
come on.
appreciate you.
Come on with it.
Appreciate you. Now, I know probably sometimes y'all wondering, who are we? Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of time out before we get out of here and tell y'all a little bit about ourselves. Okay, so starting with me, I am a basketball coach at my alma mater high school, Richland Northeast High School. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my Cavaliers worldwide. Don't worry, bro. We gonna get to you, bro. You can hold your COVID over there.
Sorry. Why it got to be COVID? Why?
Well, you know, nowadays every time you cough or sneeze, I was like, oh, there go the COVID. There go the
I
COVID.
wonder what they think when I fought.
Right, they think of monkeypox. We got so much crap out here. But anyway,
Oh,
shout out
man.
to all my Cavaliers out there around the world. But that's where I coach. I coach basketball. Obviously, if you didn't know, I mean, it should be obvious. But I'm the assistant coach on the varsity team. Shout out to Coach Lori. That's my guy. He gave me my first ever coaching job. I will forever, let me say it one more time, forever be grateful for that. Because he got my foot in the door, you know what I'm saying? And that's a blessing from nobody but God, okay? Shout out to my boy Jacob Lurie, a.k.a. Coach, a.k.a. OG. Now, past that, in my spare time, I do like to train people. Weightlifting, basketball, it doesn't really matter. I went to Claflin University. That was my second school. Directly out of high school, I went to Lamar Community College. Shout out to all my running lopes out there across the world. All my teammates that I played with. Still got a brotherhood with them dudes to this day. And we left school in, 2015? 2015 when we graduated. And I still talk to a lot of them dudes to this day. I left Colorado. That's where the school was. Lamar Community College is in Lamar, Colorado. 3 hours from Denver, Colorado. Shout out to Denver. I love being in Denver. I love seeing the mountains.
How in the hell you did it up there with that
Hey.
winter? But hey, you did
Man,
it,
look.
player. I give you that one. That's tough.
Hey, getting used to that snow for a dude being from South Carolina, bro, it was something to get used to, bro. It was something to get used to because, in South Carolina, once they hear about snow, you know what I'm saying, they cancel everything. And I mean everything. In Colorado, they like, nah, bro, we not stopping nothing unless it's a blizzard. I said, a what? A blizzard.
A whole blizzard?
I said, whoa, bro. Bro, I went to class in -11 degrees.
It get that low?
It get that low. It get that low.
Negative 11.
-11. You know what's cold when your teacher tell you make sure you got a. He basically told us to wear a ski mask because he didn't want the frost bites to hit our skin, because once you get frost bites, bro, that part of your skin is dead. You know, and ain't no ointment you can, you know what I'm saying, rub on there. At least not, not that I know of.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like we had, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
All
So
right.
leaving,
That's cold.
leaving Colorado, and then I came back to South Carolina to go to my illustrious HBCU, Claflin University. Shout out to all my Panthers out there worldwide. See you.
Really?
They know to finish it. They know what come next. After that. They know what's
Y'all sound like Benedict.
Yeah, right. Hey, bro, don't ever disrespect us for Benedict,
I'm sorry.
bro.
I'm sorry.
That's highly disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
Highly disrespectful. But
I apologize.
after that, I tried pursuing my, basketball career professionally. But, God told me, I don't want you to doing this. I want you to go in this direction. And that direction led me into coaching. And that direction led me into making this podcast for y'all to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a blessing, and you got to count your blessings. That's another thing.
Right.
But, that's enough about me, and I'll let my guy, Mr. Jenkins, tell you a little bit about himself.
I'm a gangster. I'm just joking. Nah, man. Grew up here in Columbia, South Carolina. Come from a athletic family. My uncle, Eugene Kuhn, was a basketball player at Allen University, baseball player at Allen University. Actually played for the Chicago White Sox in the Negro Leagues at the time. Was probably one of the best baseball players and basketball players to come out this state. My grandfather, was my dad's father, was a basketball player. Played 4 years varsity at C.A. Johnson. Played at Morris College. Benedict, played at Benedict as well. My dad, when he wasn't in trouble,
Right.
he played basketball in high school, varsity, played a year at Morris College, then he went into the Navy. And, with me, I grew up around the game. So, I really ain't had no other choice but to follow in the footsteps and, play myself. Play AAU to, I can remember when, with the OG. Got to high school, and my freshman year, I actually got kicked out of high school my freshman year.
Would you care to enlighten us how you got kicked out of school, sir?
Well, y'all should know by now. I mean, I ain't no punk, so I had a temperament. So end up.
But the main question is, did you learn from that?
Of course I did.
Okay.
I actually, and it's crazy. I actually, once I got put out for fighting, I started playing rec league with the OG again, and that's when my hops kicked in. So I got my first dunk in the game with him at King Park. But it was the 45 days at the academy that really, really shook me up and really was like, hey man, this ain't where you need to be at. You know what I mean? So, and then I was, scared of anything in there. It was just like what I was supposed to be doing wasn't there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm in here killing dudes in ROTC in gym class.
Right.
And I'm like, man, you could be doing this in high school. You could be doing this in a real game.
Absolutely.
So end up being where, did my 45 days at the academy, came back to school, transferred to Ridgeview, met with the coach. And that summer, he was like, hey, I think I'm going to bring you on the varsity. It's my sophomore year. All right, cool. Let's see what's cracking. So we get the team camp. And I started off with the JV. This one I realized, I had a little bit more oomph than I realized.
Right.
I got with the JV, and I dominated. Double-doubles, dominating. 12 rebounds, 15 points, 18 points, 11 rebounds. We over at Brooklyn Casey, dominating.
Mm.
So afterwards, he say, man, yeah, you a beast on the boards. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move you with the varsity group, which they was playing at the Colonial Center at the time. So end up doing that. You know, long story short, had a hell of a high school career. Couple of articles, pictures. You know, we actually made the state championship here, even though we ain't win, but it started a catalyst for what you see with my school today. So,
yeah, for sure.
Left there, went JUCO, did JUCO for 2 years, and then started playing semi-pro. Did semi-pro for about 4 years, but my last year was probably my best year. I think I might have averaged almost like 26 a game. That's right when I started working out with you. And I kept driving to Atlanta every day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think I started averaging like 26 and 8 every game. Like one game I think I might have had 50. You know.
Getting the moves to the bag.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, just, you know, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I'm just letting you know about myself. You know, two-time All-Star out there. You know, rookie, you know, rookie game MVP. You know what I mean? So, you know, I got to have my fair shine with, you know, with basketball. You know, now I do my share of mentoring. I ain't gonna say coaching because I ain't really hit that whole point yet, but I know it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. It's on the way.
So, yeah, it's definitely on the way. Like, you know, that's an insider for, you know, But it's on the way.
It's on the way.
But
that's all you need to know.
Yeah, just really, you know, just mentoring, you know, just really going back and just giving the knowledge that I was gave, you know, by some of the greats. You know what I mean? Some of the best players that ever touch a basketball sometime, you know.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, man. That's a little bit about myself.
Word. Appreciate you, you know, being open to the fans, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, look, if I ain't honest, it ain't real.
It ain't real. You know, we keep it raw over here, you feel me? You know what I'm
raw.
saying? Extra. You feel me? But, you know,
no pause.
Like I said, man, this episode was for the fans. You know, we kept it short because it's strictly for y'all. And, you know, once again, matter of fact, hey, Card, hey, come here. Or Drew, you can say something too. You got something to say?
Hey, big fella.
What you want to say?
You ain't got ends on this, man.
Cardi, you got something to say? Say it, Cardi. Well, I'm pretty sure you heard her.
Y'all know who Cardi is. That's the mascot.
Yeah, Cardi D. That's the mascot right there, man. She's all technically she's an adult, a young adult.
Yeah, she a teenager right now. She going through them teenage girl problems.
Right. You know, but anyway, appreciate you for listening to another episode of the Evolution Podcast. People.
Thank y'all. And again, shout out to everybody that's tuning in.
Promise you.
We appreciate every last one of y'all.
I promise
from
you.
the bottom of our heart.
It does not go unappreciated.
I promise you.
Like, comment, share.
Don't forget to send that food too.
Oh yeah, please in the comment section. Write down anything.
Everybody. We take down all
desserts,
food,
breakfast,
lunch or dinner. I'm a country boy, so I love to eat.
Hey,
yeah, come on, send them here.
I heard it here first. All right, from me, from Mr. Jenkins, this the Evolution Podcast, and we out.
Peace.